Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Whew. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
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 Thank you. Thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Listen to Remco's Baby Laugh a Lot. You're listening to Baby Laugh a Lot. She's the funniest doll you've ever seen. Just push the button and she starts to giggle. Get Baby Laugh a Lot by Remco.
So, a creature for my amusement. Prepare for battle.
Well, it's nighttime, don't you know? There's a place you need to go. Grab your gal and grab your bow, 'cause it's time for the secret show. If you're feeling sad and low, and you're running out of dough, make it quick, don't take it slow, and head for the secret show. It's time for the secret show!
Hey, yes. Good evening, everybody. It is Saturday night, Saturday night. I'm your host, Uncle Warren. This is this guy with the googly eyes. We have a story about googly eyes later in the show. I want to shout out everybody that's here. First off, I want to shout out Willie. I don't know why this thing's not working, Willie, but I'll give you the big screen here. As hey, you guys get dropped to 10 spot. Very nice. Thank you, Willie. Appreciate that. I might be at work, but all is well. Why? The Secret Show is here to make this night better. Smeghead Kenny Arrow's music is featured during his Devo-style new wave. Long live Antifa. Well, that's nice. We like that. We like some Antifas. Although they're a bit illegal now, these Antifers. These old Antifers out there doing their business. I don't know what's going on. We got a poll going on. We'll get back to the funsies here in a second, but we got a poll going on. So the Because We Are podcast, those guys, the three black dudes, are super funny. They do this version of Family Feud. They got another one coming up later, something to do with what moms would say to you in public. They asked 25 black people what your mom would say to you once you were about to go into a public place. And these are the options here. So 11 votes so far. Don't touch nothing. This might be too easy. 55%. Shut up, be quiet, and don't embarrass me at 18%. And remember what I told you at 9%. Yeah, a lot of us are used to getting yelled at by our moms. I know I was yelled at a lot. I was hyper. I liked running around and shit and touching stuff, and mom's like, "Don't you fucking touch nothing." Like, whoa, language there, salty. Come on, don't be like that. We got chickens here from RoboCoop. They're in the house. RoboCoop Live. That is a small red barn on your local YouTubes. That was the by Ramco or Remco. Is that what it was? Baby Laugh a Lot. That nightmare fuel with the laughing chick. That was crazy, right? Yeah, check out robocoop.live. They got all kinds of chicken stuff over here. Put the cartoon Z's over the head. I can never get over that. I love cartoon Z's. Cartoon Z's are the best. Also, if you're new around these parts, if you could obey this chicken, please. His thirst for blood knows no end. So if you don't like, share, and subscribe, if you're a newbie, yeah, that chicken will come and murder you in the middle of the night. Sometimes. It's a very homicidal chicken. Anonymous, Moose. Good to see you, Moose. We got Laney P in the house. Laney Peterson, what's going on, lady? Mr. Rick Sanchez. That's the guy from RT. Mr. Rick Salas. I'm looking at your name and I said Sanchez. I don't know why. Maybe I'm racist. Maybe I'm racist. I didn't mean to be. I don't mean to be racist. Rick, good to see you. Hope the job in hell's doing well. Kieran, good to see you, my friend. Is Akmer? The demon first class. Who else we got up here? Kieran, good to see you. We got Yonina, good to see you, doll. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Charlie, yes, good to see you, brother. Who else is in here? I saw CBC voter up in here. Good to see you, my friend. Got Chuck's Intergalactic UFO Show Intergalactic. Another dimension. Steve G. Good to see you, Steve G. Miguel, good to see you, my friend. The Miguel 5000 Quantum Computer Online. Max Sarjay. Good to see you, pal. We got Ghost Start and Kiwi Corner and Miguel again over on the Rumbly Tumblies. Let's see if there's anybody haunting. Nobody's haunting Facebook yet. If they ever will, but they probably won't. It's fine. I'll learn to love again. Let me just do this. Thanks again, Willie, for the cash. Kill your egregores. Hello, Kale. Good to see you. Slipping in just in the nick of time. We got a bit of a show for you this evening. All kinds of fun stuff, silly stuff. We got some stuff to help you learn and shit. You know how we do things around here. Turn out half my audio board doesn't work now. My sound bites. You like to find that out like 2 minutes before the show. But it's all good. So I love Scottish people. I'm a big fan of Highlander. I think that's probably my favorite movie. Although he wasn't Scottish, he was French. And then they had the Spanish guy who was Scottish, but he had to play a Spanish guy. And it was just all over the place. But it's a good movie. And apparently there's some Scottish phrases that we need to learn as a people. So this is Cheap. The name of the channel is CHEAPE. It's cheap with an E on the end of it. And the Scottish lesson you never knew you needed, but you know what? Here we are to give it to you.
Here are some Scottish phrases for your Scottish knowledge and learning, and hopefully one day you can use them when you come to Scotland. First is the very common hod your wisht. Hod your wisht means close your mouth. Don't say anything. Hold your mouth. Your wisht is your mouth. Hold your wisht. Close your mouth.
Hold your
Don't say
wisht.
anything. Next is I write. Now, if somebody says I write, you may be inclined to think they're agreeing with you. Wrong. We probably don't believe what you're saying. If you say something and we reply with I write, it means we think you're talking shit. Next is Peely Wally. Someone would say to you, you look a bit Peely Wally, or I'm feeling a bit Peely Wally, and it means that you're looking a bit pale or unwell or poorly. Often people think I'm Peely Wally, but I'm actually just pale all the time. Finally, it's you're a chancer. And what this means is that you are chancing your luck. You are essentially taking the P and you're trying.
Taking the P? She said taking a B, and that killed the video. You don't have to be Scottish to take a pee. Everybody takes a pee if you got a bladder. I guess it's more of giving a pee, but you know. Yeah, she's oof. She's a nice Scottish lassie right there. 20 plus club, take your pick. Yeah, I you know, I like to think, you know, I like a good Scottish brogue, you know, that kind of like your Scotty from Star Trek, you know. Hey, Captain. Yeah. That and a good dirty Irish accent too. I don't like a clean Irish accent. I like you know, all kinds of slang and shit thrown in there. It's good stuff. But yeah, I love a good Scottish lassie. Do as I say, woman. That's what Highlander said, that movie. He says, do it, my bonny Heather. You do as I say, woman. You're here looking for a killer? Wait, what? There's no killers here. There might be. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't want to. I shouldn't say that and not know if there's killers here. Are there killers here? Not the band, the Killers. We're talking actual murderers. If not, that's fine. We don't quite need you here this evening. So, this next item up for bids. This is more for OCD people. And you've probably seen this video before. I just love this video. They call it developers versus testers. And like game developers, how they think you're going to think a certain way and do something in a game. And meanwhile, the tester is just doing everything to like find secret little hidden corners and stuff like that. Aaron go bra or Aaron go braless. That's fine too. So this one is from Code Mug Official, Dev versus Tester, and this is quite funny. I don't know if this will work on this one. Yeah, well, okay. It's this one with this chick, and she's very happy to see these shapes, and she thinks they're going to go in the right holes, but it's not going to happen.
This is a square. Can you guess which spot that goes in?
The square.
That's right. It goes in the square hole.
Yes. Okay.
And how about this rectangle? That one
Also the square.
that goes in there too.
Yeah.
She's so happy.
Up next, we've got this thin rectangle.
The thin
Can you guess
rectangle.
where that goes?
The thin rectangle.
That's right. It goes in the square hole. And up next, a cylinder.
The circle.
I think that goes in
The circle.
the square hole. Now, we've also got this semicircle right here. Do you see a slot that would fit
The semicircle.
semicircle?
The semicircle.
That's right. It's the square hole. Okay. Up next, the triangle. We know what hole that goes
The
into,
triangle.
right?
Triangle.
That's right. Square hole. And up next, we have the arch.
Arch.
You guessed it.
Arch.
It goes in the square hole.
But that's that OCD life. That is, man. I know, man. I'm kind of like that too, man. I'll be at a grocery store and I'll see like a thing where the label's turned the wrong way, and I'll turn the label, man, because I'm just like, nah, guy, have it. The square wins. That poor girl. She started. Look at her face. She started off with hope, and then it all just went to shit. And then she realized. I mean, that's how life is, right? You think it's supposed to go a certain way, and They just end up just sticking them in the same goddamn holes. Everything just goes in the same hole. Okay, nobody got no imagination. All right. Yeah, circle. Yeah, well, I guess square got the circle in this case, but yeah, I see where you're coming from. She's got the touch of the tism. The tism. Yo. What's the matter with me, Doc? Yo, looks like you got you a touch of the tism. Equal hole tester. Hey, watch it. Watch it, lady. Watch it. I don't know what that means. Man, if y'all want some candy, y'all can't have this candy. This candy went bye-bye. So who is this? So this is Dirty Dan XD. I guess. I don't know. These fucking names. These are discontinued candies. So if you're looking for these and you're like, where the fuck happened to them? He'll tell you.
This is why these candies were discontinued. Hershey Kissables were discontinued in 2009 due to a recipe change that replaced cocoa butter with vegetable oil. However, this did impact the taste and texture of the candy, leading to a decline in sales and eventually discontinuing the product. Butterfinger BBs face issues with the candy melting too easily, making it very messy, becoming a choking hazard for kids, and, well, of course, low sales. Lifesaver Holes were a choking hazard for kids. However, it wasn't the candy that was the problem, it was the packaging. They recalled the product to try to come up with a solution to the problem. Afterwards, Lifesaver Holes returned to stores with a warning label on them for kids.
Wait, were they equal holes? It's a callback. And a callback that. Yeah, BBs were messy, that's for sure. And holes, I was wondering where these went. But, you know, candy comes and goes, I guess.
And, well, of course, that didn't help solve the problem. The sales dropped even further, and the product went bye-bye. Then we have Icebreakers Liquid Ice, which weren't around for long. They came out in 2003, and they were discontinued in 2004 due to bitterness and intensity. Starburst Hard Candy were discontinued because of a supply chain issue, and the fact that they were competing up against Jolly Rancher, which is the superior hard candy. And then we have the Wonka Bar, initially popular due to the movie. However, outside of that, it didn't really see much success. So yeah, do you miss any of these?
Yeah, I figured the Wonka Bar wouldn't last very long. Because chocolate, if you're going to get expensive chocolate, you're not going to get a fucking Wonka bar. You're going to go get like some good Swiss or German chocolate. I liked Mike and Ike's. Mike and Ike's, yeah, those were pretty good. I want candy. Dun, 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 dun. I want candy. Dun, 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 dun. Mike and Ike's. I always liked those little, I guess, what was the little BBs? The sixlets? And they were just little chocolate BBs, basically, like yay big. And there's just chocolate covered. So good. BBs were like Whoppers, but better. But they were small, right? Weren't they like small Whoppers? I love Whoppers. So you talking about the malted milk balls? Oh shit, those are so good. I eat those all day. No fucks given there. Especially you go to one of those old school candy stores and it has like all the candy from way back, you know, like the wax harmonicas. You remember the wax harmonicas? I used to love those things. I'd go, and then chomp, and then eat it. Yeah, they still make Whoppers, yeah. Oh, stop it. You're just adding more sugar to the sugar, Yonina. Yeah, candy cigarettes with that little red tip. They taste like ass. You bite into a candy cigarette, you're like, the Zero bars, yeah. Zagnuts. Remember those candy bars? Then we get the Milwaukee's Best, and I get sixlets. Even so we even. He's drinking the Beast. He's drinking the beast while you're eating sixlets. I can imagine that conversation at the store where he just goes in, ding. Yeah, I will need the 12-pack of the beast. Y'all got any sixlets? Like, what? You're an animal. You party animal. You got the beast and sixlets. Yeah, the Lick-O-Maid, right? With the equally nasty white stick, but you just you licked it and then you dipped it into the Kool-Aid on crack, and then it was just like woo! You had all these flavors, and all that candy was crazy back there. They had the sugar sticks. They had the pixie sticks, and those big ass giant rings. We found this Asian supermarket in Chicago, and they got some of these like wild ass candy toys and stuff. It just reminds me of back in the day. Of so good. You like the Crack-Aid? It was Candyman, Cabrini Green. All right, we got more stuff here. Who's this guy? This is Austin Sweat. I don't know if you ever heard of this guy. Sweat, SWEATT. But he has a thing about real people with superpowers, because, you know, we need some superheroes. We need somebody to beat up Lex Luthor these days. You know what I'm saying?
Here's what humans with real-life superpowers looks like. This woman, Jo Cameron, can't feel any pain and isn't capable of feeling anxiety or any other negative emotions thanks to having 2 rare gene mutations. Stephen Wiltshire has a photographic memory, so photographic, he once took a 20-minute helicopter ride over New York City, then literally drew the entire thing on an 18-foot piece of paper off a memory. A man was once involved in a serious car accident, and doctors were shocked that he had no fractured or broken bones. And that's when they found out his bones were basically unbreakable because they were 8 times more dense than normal thanks to a gene mutation. While Kim Peek's superhuman ability was that he could read 10,000 words per minute thanks to being able to read the left page of a book with his left eye and the right page with his right eye. How does that work? A guy that lives in India is known as Electric Man because apparently his body can conduct 30 times more electricity than the average person, and they say he can light a light bulb with his bare hands. Then there's this woman named Rebecca Sherrock that has a condition called hyperthymesia, which means she can remember every single detail of every day of her life since she was 12 days old.
Well, I mean, she's also a woman, so that means, you know, she's always going to remember everything that you do for the rest of your life. Sorry. Do you really want superpowers? Do you really? I don't know. I kind of want time travel. I kind of want to fuck up the space-time continuum. I don't know how that works. I'm not a scientist, though. I have to be the goofy sidekick that goes with the scientist. That's how the only way I could travel in time. Unbreakable Glass and Split, aren't they coming out with a new movie? They might be. They're going to have Bruce Willis in it, though. You heard about Bruce Willis, right? Man, he is like bad off. Apparently has like some sort of like dementia or something like that. Can't remember lines. And you wonder why he was in all these bad movies recently. It's like, well, he can't get any, you know, blockbuster gigs anymore. He can't hear, or he can hear, but he can't remember shit. What's up, Kitty? Good to see you, bud. We all conduct a form of time dilation. We do. I think we have our own separate gravities and our own separate time scales. That's why some people are late a lot and some people are early. I don't know. I probably just made that up. Mary Lou Henner from Taxi has said that she remembers everything too. Oh my. I used to have a big crush on Mary Lou Henner. Oof. Smoke show, as they say. Captain Peon in the house. My superpower is tasting the biscuit. Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. My superpower is being able to shop in a mall between opening and closing hours. And I do that very well. I'm never there before it opens, and I'm never there after it closes. So, or maybe I am sometimes. Maybe I'm just lying. I probably am. We got more stuff. What's this next one? So, how to tell if someone's a psycho? I think everybody needs to have that superpower. So this is from Better Chapter on the YouTube. These are facial tells that let you know if somebody's that kind.
Over time, our facial expressions etch onto the face, usually by the time we're like 16, 17. So it's not like old people wrinkles.
Yeah.
So like if someone's seeking social approval their whole life, this is how we seek approval from other people. You see a psychopath, blank forehead.
Beautiful. Wrinkle-free.
Yes. It looks like Botox in a psychopath. I could see somebody 30 yards away and see if they're even 30 years old, 20 years old, those lines on the forehead, and know that that person will be very easy to start a conversation with, because all I've got to do is go, oh, hey, how are you? And the eyebrow flash is repeated by humans 90% of the time without the other person knowing. Just walking by a total stranger saying, oh, hey, good morning. Their eyebrows will instinctively go up, especially if they're a social person.
And if you're not a social person, you're a psychopath. Doesn't exist. Hello. Good to see you. Hey, losers. What is this? How dare you point out the obvious? What do you mean you don't buy it? Like the things I got, those they used to call them laugh lines too, like around your eyeballs and stuff. I got those. I laugh a lot at other people's misfortunes. Mostly. That's how I get my kicks on Route 66. Who was that? That was Better Chapter. So, if you're trying to pick out a psychopath, apparently psychopath doesn't have any head wrinkles or forehead wrinkles. I don't know. I don't think that's a true science. It might be. Who we got up next here? We got a lot of space stuff in here. We got a little space block coming up kind of thing. Oh, God damn it, Choosy Jr., what'd you say here? Well, YouTube certainly is monitoring my speech on the platform exceptionally closely, and I can't use my other account to live chat at all, so it's doing a great job of keeping us safe. All right. It's a lot of words there. Psychopaths have smooth brains, too. Yeah, kind of. I guess so, if they're... Get your brain smoothed out. That's right. Watch out for smooth heads, okay? Anyway, we got strange things found in space. This is Sambuca or Sambucha. I don't know how you say this guy's name. I don't really care anymore. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Where are you, Choosy? Why are you out there? Choosy's out there probably at a Circle K talking to somebody about the Carnation Revolution. So yeah, let's talk about crazy shit in space. I can't remember what's in this. Maybe it's good stuff. We'll see.
These are crazy things that we found in space. So astronomers discovered an exoplanet called 55 Cancri E, which is twice Earth's size and made of mostly carbon, which means it's a planet made of diamonds, while another exoplanet named HD 189733b has 4,000 mile-per-hour winds that whip shards of glass sideways across the skies constantly. Astronomers found a gigantic water cloud 12 billion light years away that holds 140 trillion times more water than in Earth's oceans, and they also found an alcohol cloud that's large enough to produce 400 trillion pints of beer. We recently discovered a zombie star that refuses to die despite exploding multiple times, defying what we know about physics. Also strange to observe is on Saturn's North Pole, which has a perfect hexagonal storm thousands of miles wide, spinning for decades straight with endless energy. NASA discovered a hand-shaped nebula stretching across 150 light years that looks like the hand of God extending across galaxies. And finally, there was a void discovered called the Great Nothing that should by all accounts and physical estimations have over 2,000 galaxies in it, but it only has 60, making it statistically impossible to exist. Pretty cool, right?
Those voids in space scare the shit out of me, and apparently everything is being like our solar system and our galaxy cluster is all being pulled towards this thing called the Great Attractor. And apparently it's pulling all these galaxies into this one spot. It may be a leak in the universe, right? Shit's leaking out there. What? Oh my, holy shnikes. You got a screenshot of that motherfucker before I blocked him. All right, man, I conjured Choosy. Awesome. Good to see you, Choosy. Welcome back. He was a smooth copulator. Smooth copulator. Y'all so stupid. I know, right? Bring forth the Choosy. We missed you, Choosy. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, that's crazy out there. Like that Boots void, there's like 2 or 3 like giant voids in space where it's just like nothing for millions and millions and millions of light years around them. I don't know if I want to be up in that. That sounds like, I mean, I like having time to myself, but you know, Jesus, that's a lot of time. What's going on here? Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to do this. There we go. Science. Okay. But yeah, that's crazy. A whole planet made of diamonds too. They said there's some big giant rock that's in the asteroid belt that has more money in it, like, you know, rare earth minerals and shit like that. So it's like trillions. It's like trillions and trillions of dollars worth of shit. You just gotta go out and go get it. Like Salvage One back in the 80s. Remember that show with Andy Griffith where he built this he built this rocket out of junk. It was kind of like Fred Sanford in space, only as an old white guy. And and he went up to the moon and got some space junk and brought it back, and they were like, yay. And then the government, of course, is trying to stop him. I owe you some coke. Hey, look, no drug deals, all right? We got feds watching this show. Says Sambuca, whatever his name is. The next one is one of my future ex-wives here, Astro Alexandra. Oof. You know, shit passes through us every day. These little things called neutrinos. Did you know that while you're sitting at wherever you're at, or standing, or laying down, something's in you. A little something's in you, and it's not midget porn either, or it could be. Do I get a thing? All right, thanks. You know, it could be midget porn, but no, it's not. So anyway, back to this lovely lady and her science. So she's talking about neutrinos, ghosts of the universe passing through you right now. Prepare to get freaked out if you're tripping.
In the time it's taken you to watch this video so far, 300 trillion neutrinos have passed through your body.
Neutrino sounds like some sort of cereal, by the way, like New Kellogg's Neutrinos. Get some today with nutrients. Neutrinos.
Neutrinos are particles that have a mass of almost 0 and interact with almost nothing, which means they can pass through things like you and Earth pretty much undetected. They're called the ghosts of the universe, and they're created in the craziest places in the universe, like nuclear reactions in the core of a star, or a supernova, or black hole jets, or a neutron star. And we observe them by seeing the tiny little effects that they do sometimes have on very specific things, especially in liquid. If you build a big and sensitive and sheltered enough detector and wait a long time, eventually you'll start to see them, and then you can start to paint a picture. Like this. This is a neutrino image of the sun, but it's taken by pointing down and looking through Earth at the sun on the other side, because those neutrinos have traveled through Earth. Witchcraft. This is the Milky Way galaxy in normal light, and then in neutrinos, in these areas of brightness, correspond to those extreme environments that we suspect are the source of these ghosts. This is incredibly cool because neutrinos move through space without being disturbed, unlike light, which is deflected and absorbed. So we can use neutrinos to see things that would normally be obscured and no telescope could see. We've even detected neutrinos from galaxies 47 million light years away. So not only are we built from the stuff of space, but we're still immersed in it. And now at this point, the video's over and about 10 quadrillion neutrinos have passed through you. Did you feel it?
I did. And now I need a shower. Because I don't think that was neutrinos. I think that was people just being weird. Because there's plenty of those. Yeah, I think... Oh, what was it in that movie 2012? There was some scientist. He was like way down deep in this hole, and it was like very hot and stuff because they were close to the magma. Anyway, and space lice. What? And apparently there was like too many neutrinos coming through, and that's when they knew 2012, the Mayan calendar shit. Anywho. But neutrinos, they have very, 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 very little mass. So that's why they can just go right through us. Whee! And violate our bodies to their heart's content. Anyone else come in here? What's going on? You said it. You're not connected to our biofield strong enough to do so. Well, next up we have this is Fusion History. I've seen their videos before. They're kind of like fun little country folks that like talking about spooky shit. So this is the fastest object ever made. So I guess it's not spooky, but this is just kind of a fun story. This is what does I say? Fusion History. So these guys are fun. Check it out.
I want to ask the question, what do you think is the fastest man-made object ever made in history?
A bullet.
I'll guess a satellite.
So, this is going to blow your mind.
Okay.
So, the fastest man-made object in the world, and it's also the first man-made object to ever enter space. We sent something to space before Sputnik. Is something that we've made that goes 150,000 miles per hour. But I guarantee you've never heard of it because it's a manhole cover.
What?
Huh?
A sewer manhole cover is the fastest man-made object to ever exist, and it's circling around in space, and here's how it happened. So in 1957, they're doing a ton of nuclear testing, right? And they did one where they dug this tunnel that was 3 feet wide and about 400 feet deep, right? So they're gonna blow this nuclear bomb, but on top of this tube, they have just a manhole cover.
That's shot into space?
This thing shoots up into space at 150,000 miles per hour and is still to this day circling in space somewhere.
Yeah, probably gonna fuck up a few satellites too. At least we can hope so. I'm kind of ready for trying to erase everything and let's start over from scratch. Yeah, so that was Fusion History. Yeah, I can see that, like a nuke, like shooting a. You would think that the manhole cover would melt, though. I would think it would melt. That's a lot of heat in one time. Cheesy's back. What the? Probably gain yeah, no, it's probably like a planet. Maybe that's what 3i Atlas is that fucking that fucking manhole cover got shot out into space, got radioactivized, and turned into like this creature. I'm gonna kill all of yous. You've heard of the murder hornets, right? You've heard of the murder hornets, how they were supposed to be a big deal. Apparently, like, their sting is like, I don't know if it's deadly or not, but apparently it hurts like a motherfucker. I've been stung by some hornets before, and them shits, is Bad News Bear undercover manhole. Could be. But apparently bees have got them on lockdown. That's another reason why we need to make sure we save our bees, not just to pollinize stuff so we can have food to eat, but also because murder hornets. Yeah, murder hornets. Watch this. This is actually quite interesting.
As you may know, the Asian giant hornet eats honeybees, and one hornet can eat up to 50 bees in one sitting. However, the Asian honeybees have finally figured out a way to deal with this. Basically, when a hornet shows up to the nest, there's alert bees that will alert the rest of the colony. And then they intentionally lead the hornet into the nest, where all the bees are going to dogpile them. Then they start flapping their wings really fast, which creates a lot of heat. The core of that will reach 117 degrees, which just so happens to be the perfect temperature to cook the hornet but not harm the bees. And this phenomenon is known as hot bee balls. Bees are different.
I think he's saying hot bee balls. I know that to mean something else, but that's pretty cool though, right? I mean, that's kind of a metaphor for what we need to do in life, right? As far as like, let's go back. Let's look at this from a thing. So here you have this predator hornet coming in, right? And eating a bee one at a time. The bees don't do anything, and then these bees just get eaten one at a time. But then they figure out, hey, look, he's eating us one at a time. Why don't we get together and fuck his shit up? Why don't we come together and defeat this motherfucker that's eating us? Right? Right? You know what I'm saying? Bees strong together. Bees together strong. Yeah, exactly. And that's how we should be. If we want to try and change things, man, that's what we got to do. We got to have bee balls. We got to have the balls of bees. Who is that guy? Odd Danny is his name. Giant hornet versus bees. So speaking of space, we was talking about that manhole cover. Like, what the fuck is it? You remember when Elon Musk launched that car into space? The Roadster, the Tesla Roadster or whatever. Basically wasted a car that he probably could have given to somebody that probably would have blown up if they used it. So anyway, they're apparently that car is still out there, but it's probably deteriorating some. So this is from Abython, Abython, on your YouTubes, and this is where's Elon's Tesla Roadster. They're going to tell us where this fucker is. Where the hell is it?
Where's Elon's Tesla Roadster right now? Okay, let's check. Back in 2018, SpaceX launched it on the very first Falcon Heavy rocket as a test payload. They needed something to prove the rocket worked, and instead of sending up concrete blocks, they chose a red Tesla with a dummy astronaut in the driver's seat. Today, that car is orbiting the sun in a long oval path that takes it from near Earth all the way out toward Mars. It is moving at about 100,000 kilometers per hour, or 60,000 miles per hour, fast enough to circle Earth in under 30 minutes. Out there in space, the car has been baked by sunlight and frozen in the dark, with radiation slowly breaking down its paint, plastics, and leather. Scientists say it probably does not look like a shiny new sports car anymore, but the idea that a Tesla is still drifting through space millions of kilometers away makes it one of the strangest test flights in history.
And you see, like, whenever space critters come through our neck of the woods, and they're like, they see a car out there floating around, they're gonna think it's like rednecks at the trailer park with the car up on blocks out front, and that's what they think. This is this part of the galaxy is the trailer park part of the galaxy. I know, right? At first I thought it was fake. It looked like some green screen shit. Maybe it was. I mean, but to waste a car like that, that's just so stupid. It's probably super dense now. It probably it combined with that manhole cover and it turned into V'ger from Star Trek. That's what it is. It's a fucking Dollar Tree V'ger up there. Crack unit. Wait, I don't have my thing. Wait, where is it? God damn it. I have to do this by hand. Son of a bitch. Yeah. So, we kind of are the I bet you we are the trailer park of the galaxy. I bet you there's like really nice advanced civilizations out there that's like moving shit around with their mind. They don't even need stuff. They just like think it up and it just happens. And here we're down here, making corn mash, eating Tide Pods. The Tesla Roadster is built on a Lotus frame with electric motor. You know what? They missed the opportunity. They should have put sun panels, solar panels, on there, and then it would be like at the beginning of that movie, Heavy Metal. Where the guy's driving in the opening credits. Radar, 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 rider, radar, 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 radar. That's such a good movie. Such a great soundtrack too. Yeah, we're the trash planet. It looks blue from far away, but then you get up close. Ooh, what are we doing? Wait, what happened? Who was that? So that was Abithan. Where's Elon's test roaster? This next one I think is this is kind of space related. This is some cool shit. Apparently, you have what is it? Why everything is green, right? Because of the light and the shit. You know what that thing's called. But apparently there's a version where Earth could have been pink at one point. Not pink, but purple. Like a Prince purple, right? Photosynthesis, that's what I was thinking of. A lot of plants that do green, it looks green, but some of these are purple, and it's pretty cool. And this is Thomas Mulligan. He's kind of a sciencey, nerdy guy, but with a weird looking face right there. He's going to tell us about the purple Earth hypothesis.
The purple Earth hypothesis says that life on ancient Earth might have looked a lot different from what it looks like today. It's fairly common to associate the color green with life. After all, it's plants that make up the basis of our ecosystems, and without them, life on Earth wouldn't exist. But it might not have always been that way. Photosynthetic life on Earth uses a pigment called chlorophyll, which absorbs red and blue light from the sun and reflects green. But that doesn't mean it's the first or only way that life can harvest energy. There exists a single-celled organism on Earth called halobacteria that thrives in some pretty extreme places. It uses a pigment called retinol, which is much easier to produce compared to chlorophyll, absorbing green light and reflecting red and violet. And this is what life could have been like on ancient Earth, making it a purple world. Before it turned green in the Great Oxygenation Event 2.4 billion years ago, prior to that, it very well could have been a purple planet.
That's what Prince wanted. He wanted a purple planet. Yeah, raspberry beret. Ah! Was it, dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to get to this thing called life. Electric word life, it means forever. And that's a mighty long time. But I'm here to tell you, there's something else. Walmart. A world of never-ending... Sorry. That's not how that goes. You make retinol too? Do you sell it? Do you sell it out of your... Oh, yeah, it's midnight. It's midnight here, top of the hour in Chicago. It is officially Sunday here. And on the East Coast. Well, I guess the East Coast was an hour ago. You feel personally attacked? Who's attacking you? I've been working on my collar all weekend, and you're actually making me laugh for the first time since Thursday. Well, you must be seeing a picture of me somewhere. Glad I could provide some sort of service in my later years. It was a one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. A purple planet, though, that's kind of like something you see out of No Man's Sky if you play that video game. Like sometimes you'll land on a planet, and then at night it'll be all nice and purple and neon. It's kind of cool. It's nice. More fun stuff for you. So you see my friend here with the googly eyes. There's one there. There's one there. The googlies. The googly eyes. Well, apparently, there was a protest somewhere where they wanted trains to have googly eyes. You're like, what are you talking about with the googly eyes? Our buddy Doug Sharp has this report.
Fun fact, as Ariel Locke waited for the train, she was pissed. The stressors of daily life had already added up, and now to make matters worse, the train was late. As the train finally pulled into the station, furious, Ariel thought, I wouldn't be nearly as mad if this train had feelings, or if the train had googly eyes. Once Ariel got to work, she discussed her idea with her coworkers, and they agreed it was unrealistic the Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority would spend the $24 billion needed to make the trains run on time and be reliable, but if the trains were always going to be late, the least they could do was put googly eyes on them. So Ariel organized a protest where they demanded googly eyes be put on the trains. The Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority saw a great opportunity for an easy win and immediately bent to the protesters' demands and started installing eyes on the trains.
I'm going to tell you right now, ain't nothing better than googly eyes. Those googly eyes. See, it just makes everything. I have a whole package of googly eyes somewhere down here that I'm saving for a rainy day or until this guy loses one of his eyeballs. God forbid, we don't want that. Yeah, there it is. Those googly eyes. Your eyeballs are googly. Wow. You want to hear a horrible joke? What color were the eyes of the astronauts of the Challenger mission? They were all blue, because one blew that way, one blew that way, one blew that way, one blew that way. Sorry, you probably didn't need to hear that at all. Blue. Exactly. Googly eyes matter. Miss Tree, good to see you, girl, with your googly eyes. Wow, too soon, too soon. I can't stop talking like this. Crickets. Wait, I gotta... Thanks. Thanks, guys. Meanwhile, I haven't had this guy on in a while. Our buddy Morbid Facts with the mustache, little what's his name? Little baby Burt Reynolds. But he's got a thing of insane coincidences that you might enjoy. If not, I hope you learn to be a better person.
Insane Coincidences, Part 45. In 1991, retired truck driver Terry Horton found a painting at a California thrift shop that she purchased for $5. She thought it was hideous and planned on throwing darts at it until one of her friends suggested getting it checked out. It ended up being a priceless painting by Jackson Pollock worth right around $50 million. In 2015, a man swimming near Huntington Beach, California was suddenly struck in the back by a great white. After making it ashore and going to the hospital, doctors assured him that he'd be fine. But upon seeing his x-rays, they realized he had a cancerous tumor that they were just barely able to remove in time. In 1923, a young jockey named Frank Hayes suffered a heart attack and suddenly died in the middle of a horse race. but his body remained on the saddle throughout the race, and his horse Sweet Kiss crossed the finish line first. This was the first time that Hayes had ever won a race, and the last.
Sweet Kiss. Like Sweet Kiss Your Ass Goodbye. Jackson Pollock was an op. Was he really? God, at this point, who wasn't? It's easier to find out who wasn't. Maybe it's harder to find out who wasn't an op. Choosy says, I see what you're trying to do. Googly eyes are no substitute for peaceful revolution. My Carnation Revolution friend. Scandalbar mustache. Scandalbar. Skandar Akbar. Remember that guy when he wasn't the Iron Sheik, was he? Was his name Skandar Akbar? There was some wrestler named Skandar Akbar. I remember from back in the day, but you know. That's right, Carnation Revolution. And tastes good in your coffee. WCCW. Who is in WCCW? What are you talking about? World Class Wrestling. Are you talking about WCW? Skandar Akbar. He was in Mid-South Wrestling for a while, but then he went over to WCW with the Von Erichs. I remember that. Isn't that where I think the Nature Boy was there too in World Class Championship Wrestling, WCCW. Okay. WCCW in Cincinnati. Whee! Scottish women do in fact matter too. Yes. All right, we got music trivia from our buddy Tim from Kicking Harold, a band I still haven't listened to yet. World Class was out of Texas. I remember like the Ric Flair being that, but I remember Mid-South Wrestling. That's where Ted DiBiase and Junkyard Dog, Hacksaw, Jim Duggan. That's where all those cats came from. Iron Sheik was in there for a while too. Everybody was through there. Andre the Giant. This was before the WWE or the WWF as it was at the time. Yeah, Mid-South was my. I used to watch it every Saturday. I love that wrestling. It was so good. We gotta get some help down here. So was Kiss a hair metal band? Were they? Do you even care? Do you care about Kiss? Somebody said, what was that Kiss? The Kiss song, "Kiss Your Ass Goodbye." What was it? So yeah, this is the time-honored question that hasn't been answered yet. Was Kiss a hair metal band the whole time?
Was Kiss a hair metal band the whole time? I just
asked that.
Right out of the gate, they had makeup, bedazzled leather, poodle hair, and party songs. They were nothing but a good time, rocking every night and partying every day. And this was over a decade before anyone even knew who Poison was. In the 80s, many old school fans were really upset when they took off their makeup. But did they really take it off? The Star Child, the Demon, and their new hired helpers just exchanged their clown makeup for drag queen makeup. And if you're thinking to yourself that their 1970s look had nothing to do with 80s glam metal, then how come Motley Crue and Wasp were both considered hair metal and they look just like Kiss? If you really think about it, Kiss did not jump on the 1980s hair metal trend. They just transitioned from black and white to color.
They have some ugly women too. I ain't even gonna lie. I wish they would have just kept the makeup on, the black and white, because when they went to, the Golden Girls on Hennessy, I was like, yikes, what the fuck is this? Look at them. Thank you for being a friend. Jesus Christ. Anyway, music trivia for you. Brought to you by your buddy. Welcome back, my friends, to Peaceful Revolution Ends. Every peaceful revolution race has its straights and its bends. Bobo Brazil. Never heard of Bobo Brazil. I've heard of Kamala. They didn't call him Kamala. They called him Kamala, the Ugandan warrior. Remember that guy? He had a big star over his nipple or something. It was crazy stuff. So this next one is from Treehouse Detective, and this guy he has some pretty good stories. So this is two guys in the 2000s pranked a teenager into thinking he was the savior of the universe. Let's see how that played out.
Not many people know this, but in the 2000s, two guys tricked a teenager into thinking that he was the savior of the universe by staging an elaborate multi-year hoax that saw him flying around the country, solving mysteries, fighting bad guys, and starring in a rock opera. In 2003, a 19-year-old from Chicago named Colin Pope received a package in the mail from somebody named Zane Vigium, who was claiming to be from the future, and he said that Colin was the savior of the universe. The package included a scrapbook that had images and a surprising amount of detail from Colin's actual personal life. And a year later, in August of 2004, he got another letter in the mail from Zane that had a plane ticket to Minneapolis and a letter telling him that he needed to fly there so that he could save the universe. And Colin said, screw it. When Colin got off the plane in Minneapolis, he was eventually led to another guy named Shags, who claimed that he was also getting these cryptic letters in the mail from Zane. It turned out that the entire thing was a trick, and Shags revealed that he was actually somebody named Maggie Hark, who was a cyborg assassin from the future sent back to kill Colin. Shags/Maggie Hark ran away. Colin, completely confused about what the hell was going on, got on a plane and went back to Chicago and didn't hear anything about this for another year. But then he gets a strange anonymous DM telling him that there's an art exhibit about him. He looks up the art exhibit online and finds out that it's being put on by two guys named Dylan Reif and Joe Korsmo. So he goes to the art exhibit in March of 2005, and it's about him and his life. He did find another clue, which told him to join a certain video game at a certain date. And so in May of 2005, he did exactly that. When Colin did join the video game, it was once again about him. And it revealed a lot more lore about his supposed future of saving the universe. The moment the video game ended, he got another plane ticket in the mail, this time to Ohio. He got on the plane in December, went to Ohio, and met a strange cast of characters that led him around the city, solving a bunch of clues and finding a bunch of stuff, including this full comic book with his entire backstory and everything that he does in the future, which I happen to have because Dylan and Joe gave it to me whenever I interviewed them in 2021. He's eventually guided to the Antioch Theater, where they push him into the back door and out onto the stage, where hundreds of people are in the audience waiting to see him. And an entire fully produced rock opera happens, where he's the star. He finally meets Dylan Reif and Joe Korsmo, who basically explain everything to him. Back in 2002, Dylan Reif and Joe Korsmo accidentally stumbled upon a private social media website that Colin Pope had created for just him and his friends. And they started just hanging around, silently observing and learning about Colin's life. And eventually Dylan got an idea. What if somebody staged an elaborate positive prank on somebody that was meant to make them feel like the greatest person in the universe? In 2021, my podcast, the Deep Cuts podcast, did an entire 2-part series where we went through the entire story from start to finish and then sat down and interviewed Dylan Reif and Joe Korsmo. You can find it on any podcast platform. It's episode 76 and episode 82.
No, that's pretty cool. But you would feel disappointed, I think, once you found out that you weren't all that. It's like, oh, this was all an elaborate scheme to get you out of the house. Like, wait, what? What? Well, at least he didn't have to pay for any of that stuff. At least I hope not. That would have been terrible. All right, so here we are. If you haven't voted in our poll yet, please do so. We have 18 votes already, and 22 people watching on YouTube. That's nice. Thank you for that. So take our poll here, because we're about to give you the answer here in just a second. So our poll tonight has to do with the upcoming video by Because We Are podcast, right? And very funny young gentleman there. So we have a poll question dedicated to that. So our poll question is, what's the number one answer on the Because We Feud video? So they do... they call it Because We Feud because they don't want to get sued, but it's on the Because We Are podcast. So the question, it has something to do with, they asked 25 black people what a mom would say to the child in public. So half of you said don't touch nothing. Half of his knows, 22% shut up, be quiet, 17% remember what I told you, and 11% don't embarrass me. I always got don't embarrass me no matter what, because I tend to embarrass a lot of people when I'd go with them because I had nothing better to do. What we got? Anybody else slip in here? Okay. So let's check them out here. This is the Because We Are. So let's see what the number one answer is and enjoy the fun. It's good stuff.
Oh boy, another traumatic one. We asked 25 black people, name something your mother would say to you before entering public spaces. Todd.
Don't touch nothing.
Don't touch a goddamn motherfucking thing. It's gonna be the number one answer on the board. Are you gonna play or are you gonna pass?
I'm going to pass to this nigga that didn't get beat enough.
Whoa, whoa.
Is that a diss?
I'm happy for you.
Don't embarrass me in here.
Do not embarrass me, you stupid mother. It's gonna be the number 3 answer on the board.
Right. I feel like this was like a follow-up to this. Don't touch nothing, but don't ask me for nothing.
Don't ask for a goddamn thing, because I ain't got it. Is the second one up there. 3 more answers left on the board. Is this the round?
Be quiet. Don't say nothing.
It's not up there. That's going to be your first strike.
Don't look at nothing.
You better keep your motherfucking eyes in the motherfucking sockets. That's going to be the second strike.
Oh, man.
This one's not going up. The bleeps on this is going to be crazy, man.
Going out like this. See, that's going to be 3 strikes. So you always find a way to just crumble.
It's the trauma, man.
I'm going to go with speak when spoken to.
Speak when spoken to, you slimy, ungrateful little shit. It's not going to be up there. So congratulations to T. Let's go back and look at the final answers. We asked 25 traumatized black people. Name something your mother would say to you before entering a public space. Number 6. Remember what I told you.
Remember what I told you.
You act up in here, I'm taking that little game of yours. Number 5. Don't run off or stay by my side. I would have accepted something like that as well. Number 4. Fix your face.
Oh man, that one, that's the most triggering, I think.
Because you getting ready to cry, and you bet not cry here and make me look like, yeah.
You gotta put a trigger warning on this one.
Yeah, trigger warning. Sorry, y'all. We'll put a parental advisory on this one. For sure.
I'm sure we've all been traumatized by our parents at some point in public. So congratulations if you said don't touch nothing. You were the winner chicken dinner of the poll. Thanks for participating in that event. Yeah, we're almost done here, folks. We got music for you. Actually, we got a couple of tunes. That's just, I don't know. You know what, to be honest with you, I don't know if this song's any good or not. I just like the title of it. So this is from Almost Vinyl, which is some fun stuff. They do some good some good AI tunes, some retro tunes. So this is fuck you, pay me. Let's hear it.
Fuck you, pay me. Where's his money? You better have it for me tonight. Fuck you, pay me. This guy is crazy. You won't get out of this without a fight. Before you get the thought that I'm a pretender, I take cash, gold, and knees for services rendered. So unless this dollar bills in my hands tonight, I'm gonna beat your ass under this beautiful moonlight. Don't you blame me. He's fucking crazy. Fuck you, pay me. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, pay me. There's a lovely little breeze sweeping through your part of town. Stars are twinkling in the sky as my bat drags on the ground. I'm whistling a tune while I stroll up to your door. And I bust out a window because my warnings were ignored. Fuck you, pay me. Where's his money? You better have it for me tonight. Fuck you, pay me. This guy is crazy. Curtains closed, but I can see the light. Before you get to thinking you don't have to pay, this can either go down easy or a much harder way. So you best open the door, even if you don't wanna. I'm gonna beat that ass like you're a fucking piñata. Don't you blame me. He's fucking crazy. Fuck you, pay me.
Fuck you,
Fuck
pay
you,
me.
fuck you, fuck you, pay me.
Look, he's got a bat. He's gonna crack some heads.
Unpaid wages, fuck you, pay me. Lead to raises, shit gets crazy. Break a contract, fuck you, pay me. That makes contact. I ain't going nowhere, ain't no getting off this ride. Cause eventually your ass is gonna have to come outside. Don't you blame me. He's fucking crazy. Fuck you, pay me. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, pay me. Fuck you, pay me.
Big Shoe Johnson and the Cobblers from Almost Vinyl. And I love how he's got the baseball bat. He's like, fuck you, baby, or I'm gonna start cracking some heads. Batter up. Our AI overlords, or at least, are going to be somewhat entertaining. We can only hope. What was that? That was Almost Vinyl with Fuck You, Pay Me. We've been getting into some of these Star Trek thingies. We got a little Star Trek sandwich here. Yeah, I am Batman. Having 2 mimosa trees isn't a bad plan. They grow on trees? I thought they grew in like bars with Karens. I never heard that. I don't know. I don't get out very much. We got more stuff here. Like I said, this is so we did the was it Star Trek Work From Home? So apparently there's a spin-off and it's Worf's on Casual Friday, and it's the music is just divine and just sad at the same time. So let's take a listen to this. This is fun. Oh, wear the dark earrings, wear that shirt.
Casual Friday. I like your shirt. It's pretty.
Breathable and honorable.
When does this duty shift end? And when will Jordy fix the Wi-Fi? Relax, Commander. Riker is on your ass. He's just jealous. He wishes he was as handsome as you.
That shirt. Looks like he has it tucked in.
It's been a long day. I could really do with a prune juice right about now.
It's like some Wes Anderson movie or something. Riker is always on your ass. Matt John, what's up? Obscured Vinyl, they had a lady sing, "Oh tight, you're gonna pee on me." I'll have to hunt that one down. Yeah, Obscurest Vinyl is... These AI channels are the best. They come up with these fucked up songs like this. They're so good. Would I rather see humans making those things? Of course. But, in the meantime, I got to get my jollies. And if AI is going to provide those jollies, well, the boy, yeah, I know. That was like Dollar Tree boy from Ipanema. Caption prick hard. That's the porn version. We got a solid JJ cartoon. This one is next week is going to be great because it's going to be the Legion of Doom tryouts. But this is Justice League tryouts 3. This one is equally as disturbing as most of them. So please pay attention. There will be a quiz afterwards.
Hello, and welcome to this year's Justice League tryouts. Let's start with your names.
Don't act like you haven't heard. We're Booster Gold and Blue Beetle, the dynamic duo.
That's taken.
World's finest.
Also taken.
We're 2 guys.
Nice.
All right, well, what would you 2 guys bring to the table?
Don't be alarmed, but what I'm about to tell you might be shocking. I am from the future. Like hundreds of years in the future. That's a lot of time.
Yeah, look, I'm from outer space, and Wonder Woman's made of Play-Doh. It is what it is.
Oh, okay.
Well, don't feel bad. That's still pretty useful. Is there anything you can tell us about our future?
You all die.
Well, I think we all could have surmised that much.
Maybe you know how?
A meteor shower.
What? Really?
Yeah, all of us. Each and every one of us get wiped down like the fucking dinosaurs?
Yeah, whatever those are. Yeah, it's okay, I don't really know. I'll tell you guys in a museum once, okay? I just came here to make some money.
That doesn't sound like a hero.
I am too. I save Ronald Reagan.
That doesn't sound like a hero. What about you, Blue Beetle? What can you do?
I don't know, man. I build shit, I guess. Like gadgets.
Like gadgets?
Yeah, like gadgets. Gizmos sometimes. Contraptions of the sort. Most sorts.
Okay.
I do have this kick-ass jet ship thing outside. It's shaped like a beetle, and it's blue.
Going 10.
You're the one who had to go and save fucking Ronald Reagan.
Shit mop.
Shitload of fuck
monkey.
C5O, fuck you. Ass blower. Burglar. Fuck you. Shut up.
Hello, super friend. I think I'd be a perfect fit for the team. I mean, who wouldn't benefit from a little bit of magic? A Vigum Srebel.
Okay, that's pretty neat.
Question, do you memorize how to say certain words backwards, or can you just do that off the dome?
Right, like say you have to do something really complicated. Are you going to be able to do it on the fly, or would you need a second to write it down and then read it backwards?
Well, actually, it's pretty simple. Not a lot of people know this, but I use magic to make it so that on command, I can stop the flow of blood from my heart to my brain for a second.
I'm sorry?
And that causes like a mini stroke, and then that snowballs into aphasia, and so then I just naturally speak in reverse.
Is that really the best method
How
for
do you
you
even
to...
think to do that? I saw some videos online, across some fucking weird places on the internet. It's kind of morbid. But look, check this out. Ice cream's on me, guys. A Vig and Neurib.
Hi. Oh, all right. You're just gonna walk right. There's still a woman on the. All right, whatever. What's your name, chum?
Dog welder.
Just get out.
Get out! We're not doing this.
You even ask what I do.
I don't need to know, man. Just get out.
I will. The dog.
Oh, great, more people. Watch your step. There's a dying white woman somewhere in that general area.
There might be some ice cream there too later. We don't know if that's still on or not.
Look, pal, we've been burned enough times today. If you're gonna tell me you have the powers of being silver, I just kindly
Powers
ask.
of being. Very funny, sir. But it's a bit more than that.
And that is?
Well, sir, my name is Nathaniel, but you can call me Captain Adam if you like. I'm a veteran who underwent an experimental procedure that turned me into what is essentially a living, breathing nuclear bomb.
Okay, listening.
I have incredible strength and speed, can absorb and dish out great amounts of energy. I can fly.
Wow, that's amazing. Did I hear you right? You said you're a veteran?
Yes, sir.
That's a WOTC.
Yeah, right, it is.
What's that?
Tax credits, friend. You're in.
Really? Well, there's the financial benefit, and you're not welding dead dogs to people, so shit, man, you're like the full package.
I'm sorry, what?
Here you are, Nathan. Just fill these out and he'll henceforth be a member of the Justice League.
Oh, thanks, Superman. This is the greatest honor I've ever...
Oh, sorry. You all right? Oh, it looks like you got yourself a...
paper cut, yeah. I'm going to explode now.
You're gonna what?
Like a nuclear bomb.
What, because of a paper cut?
You cut the soup. I told you I'm made of energy. Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. Now I have to go fucking explode and die. Thanks.
Wait, is there nothing we can do?
No, I have to fly up into space so I don't fucking crater Cincinnati.
This is just something that can happen?
Normally, people know how to fucking handle paper properly to prevent this, dick.
Chill out, man.
And my name's Nathaniel. If I wanted you to call me Nathan, I would have said that. There's a clear and evident distinction. Fuck!
All right, we dodged a bullet with that guy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we all have our weaknesses, but there's no kryptonite that makes me into a fucking nuclear bomb.
And the whole Nathaniel thing? I mean, what the fuck was that about? If I called him Nate, was he just gonna stand here and take us all out?
Yeah.
Exactly. Do we know if dog welders are...
The ice cream cone. All right, Lainey, have a good night. That's some fun stuff. Good stuff. So, of course, that's solid. JJ and Justice League tryouts. Next week will be the Legion of Doom tryouts, and like I said, those are those are equally as bad. You guys managed to stay up this late. We were at 12:30 here in Chicago, and nice 60s in the temperatures. It's so nice. So let's I've been ending this show here with like kind of these AI music videos, and they're kind of cool. I've been enjoying these, and I hope you've been enjoying these too. So this one, it's back to Star Trek, but it's glam metal Star Trek. Set phasers to love tonight. This is Wicked AI. I hope you enjoy this fun little treat, if I could pull it up there. Metal, baby. We're sticking in the 80s, but instead of Miami, we're just going metal.
Another Klingon starts a fight beneath Bajor and lantern light. Quark's Dabo girl's got her hands upon the wheel, but Imsadai leaves the rest behind. You read my thoughts, you know my mind, the burning truth of everything I feel. My shields are coming down, no turning back around. The power starts to climb, it's almost warp drive time. Don't tell me it's illogical, don't tell me that it's wrong. I've been holding back this feeling for far too long. Counselor, read me right, my prime directive is to hold you tight. Set phasers to love tonight. This ain't no holodeck desire. You set my uniform on fire. I'd risk my whole career for just one kiss that said I'll speed up to 110 and never come back here again. Court-martial is the price I'd pay for this. Computer, kill the lights. I've got you in my sights. My trombone starts to grow. Engage and make it so. Don't tell me it's illogical. Don't tell me that it's wrong. I've been holding back this feeling for far too long. Counselor, read me right. My prime directive is to hold you tight. Set phasers to love tonight. My heartbeat stops when you cry. Well, this betazoid makes time stand still. If Starfleet calls, I won't be home. I'm crossing Counselor's neutral zone. I watch your comb badge hit the floor. You flip your hair and lock the door. My structural integrity is gone. My warp core's breached its red alert. I knew you always loved dessert. Let's rock this enterprise until the dawn. Don't tell me it's illogical. Don't tell me that it's wrong. I've been holding back this feeling for far too long. Counselor, read me right. My prime directive is to hold you tight. Set phasers to love tonight. Set phasers to love tonight. Set phasers to love tonight. Counselor, read me right. Set phasers to love tonight.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's some fucking power ballad ass shit. You know you love those power about the big ass hair, the mullets, or as they say in French, the mouillé. Oh, très magnifique, eh? That was yeah. I love those videos. They're so much fun. Yeah, I guess that's the show for tonight. You've done your community service. Now you can go back to the judge and get your name cleared and go back to your lives. This was fun. Nice little chill Saturday night. Enjoying it with everybody here. I hope you guys had a good time. It's good to see everybody come out as usual. For us to just kind of get away from the bullshit, to get away from just the super serious stories that were just racking our conscience and our brains and our souls. May the mullets be with us always. You know, so that's why we do this stuff here. Collect your chip after the meeting. But yeah, I appreciate it. If you want to donate to the show, we got donation links down below. If you want to become a Patreon, you get your name up in lights at the beginning of the show. And of course, my undying appreciation for everything. Even if you just share out the links, that's wonderful stuff too. I really do appreciate that. I love and care about each and every one of you. I hope you're having a great rest of your weekend, despite what's going on in the world. Just remember, we need solidarity, but we also need to be able to trust one another too. So let's spread the sunshine as much as we can, and stay frosty, as I always say. Watch out for the nuts. The fuckery is always afoot, and use your critical thinking skills. Put them to good use, and watch out for yourselves and each other. Charlie, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. Peace, Dove, I appreciate you as well. And everybody, thank you for coming out and hanging out with an old man for a couple hours and just having a good time. So I will be back Tuesday on Morning Extra at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific time. I believe Miss Lainey Peterson will be joining me on Tuesday for a bit as we get ready for our show October 1st, which is Wednesday, to start off October with The Undercurrent. It's going to be a good show, I think. Lainey's putting a lot of hard work into it, and I'm smoking cigarettes on the side, so I'm doing my part. And wait, what? Oh, wait, that was for something else. So be sure to come out and hang out with us. If you want to, subscribe to our channel, The Undercurrent for You, the number 4 YOU. We appreciate it too. And I think the link's down below. If not, that's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll get it next time. This show will be back next weekend. Same bat time, same bat channel, midnight Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific time. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thanks again for the donation, Willie, at the top of the show. You guys are very supportive, very loving people, very smart people too. I'm very fortunate to have a good crew like this that comes out and enjoys the show every Saturday night. So see you next week on this one. See you Tuesday for more bad news for you. Enjoy your weekend. Peace out.
There can be only one.
Yeah!
Attention customers, I have Brian here. He told his wife this morning that he had to go help his friend Matt put in a French drain today. The first problem Brian has is he doesn't have a friend named Matt. The second problem is his wife is now insisting that Matt come over for dinner. Brian is offering, how much you offering? Brian is offering $100 cash to any man that's willing to be called Matt for about an hour. He also says you'll get free food and beer. If interested, please come up to customer service. Thank you. Oh, one last thing. Matt needs to be able to walk with a little bit of a limp. Brian says he'll cover all the details